Hello, hello, and welcome to Bold and Beyond's training video on weight loss, health, and fitness for busy professionals. I'm so glad that you're here. First, I'd like to introduce Bold and Beyond and tell you a little bit about myself. So, Bold and Beyond is here to boost your confidence in yourself and your lifestyle choices so that you can conquer your goals in life beyond the gym. So, that's what Bold and Beyond's mission is, and it's my mission also to help you do that. So, I've been a busy traveling professional myself over the past 10 years. It was my journey of finding balance between work stress, eating healthy, and getting in shape on the road and on the go consistently that led to the creation of Bold and Beyond. So, in watching this video today, what I want for you out of this training is to inspire you to use the tools that I have provided here for you and use them to improve your life. So let's go. In this video, we're going to go over how your busy life is influencing your health and your well-being and what you can do about it. We'll go over your comfort zone versus what your goals are. We'll go over the Bold and Beyond fitness equation, which combines exercise, nutrition, and preparedness. And I'll go into those uh, in more detail, which together will all help you create and design your own fitness action plan and help you put it into practice. So let's go. First and foremost, the barriers to fitness success for a traveling professional or a very busy professional are the following. Traveling can put a big damper on eating healthy, getting exercise, and staying hydrated. So the key is preparation. Dining out is a big factor when you're on the road and you're traveling a lot because you're meeting with other professionals and your coworkers, your employees. And if you know what kinds of foods you can eat that won't sabotage your health or your weight loss or your fitness progress, then it's much easier and less stressful to go out and have a good time while you're out and about. When you're staying in different locations, different cities, different states, different hotels, keep in mind to check out the areas or Google those areas before you go there to see what kind of amenities you have at your fingertips to take advantage of. What kind of parks are in the area if you're going to have time to get outdoors for a little bit. Do they have a gym? Where is their water dispenser so you can fill up your water bottle? Just simple things like that will help you prepare for healthy activities while you're on the go. And then lastly, I keep mentioning preparedness, so your schedule plays the biggest role in it. And so if you can review your schedule before the beginning of the week, before your week starts, the traveling, the dining out, being in a different location don't seem so bad because you're ready for it. So, on a deeper level, let's look at what these barriers are actually doing for your health. So, when you're on the road a lot and you're eating out a lot and you're in hotels, how does that translate into your body? And it could be these things right here. You could be gaining weight, you could not be sleeping very well. It could be affecting your moods. Maybe you have really high highs and really low lows. Maybe you're not able to focus as much as you really would like to. Maybe you're sitting through meetings and you just suddenly realize 10 minutes of the meeting went by and you don't know what the speaker had to say, or it's your turn to speak and you don't know what has been going on for the last 5 minutes. And then also, it's it's difficult for you to justify taking the time out for yourself when you have all of these other busy things going on. So, taking that even a step further and digging down to an even deeper level, what does this translate to in your health? Especially for weight gain, it translates to a lack in confidence. And what does that affect when you're not feeling as confident as you know that you are and that you want to be? You're not getting that promotion that you want to get. You're not going after it. Maybe you don't have the spouse of your dreams yet because you haven't had the confidence to update your profile picture for the last 10 years. Or maybe you don't have the confidence to go get that sale of the year because you don't feel good enough about yourself to have that conversation with that big client. So, weight gain can affect us in so many ways in our confidence. So it's really important for us to face that front and center and then tackle it. Um, Being on the road can really affect our sleep, but what does that translate to for us? If we haven't slept good, that means that we're not thinking clearly. And if we're not thinking clearly, we're really going to be missing opportunities for ideas and making that impact in those meetings that we're having with our coworkers, our employees, our clients, right? So we need to clear up that fog. As far as mood swings are concerned, have you ever realized that if you get really frustrated or angry, you start tuning other things out? You don't hear the next thing that the person that you're having a conversation with has said. So you're missing probably really important details that you're not able to grasp because of your mood. And if this is something that happens to you frequently, then this is impacting your life probably more than you realize. The lack of focus. If you're not able to focus on the things that are going to make the impact, whether that is making the money, like making sales, or making the changes that are going to give you bonuses, then that's going to translate to health problems, but especially anxiety, depression, and stress. You probably know what you need to do, but when it comes down to it, when it comes time to take that action, you're so fuzzy, you can't figure out how to put your plan into action when it needs to be done. And that is going to affect your health. And then, last of all, that piece about no time, having no time to fit stuff in is really just a result of feeling a lack of self-worth. So, if you know right now that you're worth the time and the energy and the money you need to put in to take care of yourself so that you can improve all of these other aspects of your life that we just went over, then it really isn't that time consuming. You just have to set aside just a little bit of time to take care of yourself and love yourself enough to be able to improve. So, these are the biggest problems with the on the go lifestyle, and the rest of this video and Bold and Beyond in and of itself will address these issues and give you the tools that you need to get over these humps. So you'll be so much more effective and make so much more of an impact when you can be intentional with every conversation and every action, every decision that you make when you feel your best, which translates to peak performance. And when you're performing at the top of your game, you're getting the most out of life. And that's what we're going to achieve by going over this information. Before we go over the bold and beyond equation, I just want to recognize that you're here because you want something more for yourself. A better body, more confidence in yourself and your decisions and your impact, the power to influence not only yourself, but those around you. So if you can accomplish a goal for yourself, you can do big things for yourself and everyone else around you. Everyone can do it, but if everyone could do it or was willing to do it, then everyone would be successful, and that's just not possible. Not not everyone is willing to put in the time and the effort to get results, and that's why you're you and employees are employees, and there's a hierarchy for certain things. So I know that since you're here, since you're watching this, you're a bold person. You say what's on your mind, you go after what you want, but I also know that you tend to put others ahead of you, your career, your family, your clients. And if you want to take things up a notch for them, you're going to have to take things up a notch for yourself. So to make changes for yourself, it's going to feel like you're going against the grain until one, you start seeing and experiencing results, and two, your new lifestyle choices start to become second nature, which will happen as long as you stick with it. And it's the sticking with it part that we're going to go over right now. So let's do it. Here is the bold and beyond fitness equation. Exercise plus nutrition plus preparedness. Pretty simple, right? Well, most people know they need to exercise and most people know they need to eat right, but if they don't know how much exercise and how to do it and what kind of foods to eat that are nutritious, then it's going to be a lot more difficult to be prepared for those things, right? So, let's start with exercise first. The first part of exercising is stretching. Stretching has so many benefits, from increasing range of motion to increasing relaxation. We could all use a little bit more relaxation, right? So all you need is at least 5 minutes a day, every day. If you want to stretch more, go for it. But it could be as simple as stretching on the side of your bed before you even get out of bed in the morning. And then also, if you are a habitual exerciser already, make sure to exercise a little bit before, make sure to stretch a little bit before you exercise and afterwards so that you can prevent injury for yourself. Can't be having you injured, then you definitely won't be as effective. The next piece of exercise is cardio. So, cardio benefits include decreasing the risk of diseases, which a laundry list of diseases, but for the purposes of this training, it decreases depression, anxiety, and stress. But it's also going to help you burn calories, which translates to losing weight. Cardio is a great way to blow off steam before, during, and after work. And the great part about cardio is that you don't have to do it all at once. If you think about our paleo ancestors from thousands of years ago, they didn't organize their exercises into different parts of the day. They just ran when they needed to attack something and walked when they needed to walk somewhere, and they were highly, highly fit individuals. So, if you can take a few breaks from your computer throughout the day, even if they're only 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to get a lot of benefit out of that. It all totals up. So at least get 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. Moderate intensity is as intense as a fast walk pace, and vigorous intensity is the same intensity of a jog or a run. Okay, so you can think of it in terms of that. Strength training is the next piece of exercise. So, strength training is another awesome way to blow off steam before work, even during work or afterwards. So, strength training does not have to be lifting barbells or doing CrossFit if that's not your thing. Although you may find that you do enjoy them if you haven't tried them yet. So, if you haven't, maybe don't roll those out. But it doesn't have to be complicated. The great thing about strength training is that it strengthens your muscles, bones, joints, and your mind. So it's really good for building confidence in yourself too, because strength training is a really great way to see improvement in yourself. It's also going to increase your RMR, which is your resting metabolic rate. Even when you're done working out, you continue to burn calories, which equates to losing weight for days after your workout. You can burn up to 10% more calories for 3 days following one strength training workout. So that's a pretty good reason to do some strength training, in my opinion. And strength training can be done in a very small space. It can be done next to your bedroom and next to your bed in your hotel room or in a small office space. So you don't need a lot of room to be able to do simple exercises. But just remember, you need to fit in about 60 minutes a week of strength training and work all of your major muscle groups. So you want to make sure to work your upper body, your abs and your back, and your lower body. The bigger muscles you work, the more calories you're going to burn. So, as a quick recap to the exercise portion of the Bold and Beyond fitness equation, stretch every day for at least 5 minutes. Get at least 150 minutes of cardio in every week. And then do at least 60 minutes of strength training exercise. If you can do that, you'll prevent injury, lose weight, decrease stress, improve your mood, and strengthen your body and your mind. This is only a third of the equation, though, so let's keep going. Nutrition. Nutrients are the building blocks of health. So, whether you're at home, at the office, or in a hotel, whole foods are what you need to be eating to optimize your focus and your energy. If you can hone in on these foods while you're out and about, you won't need to think about calories. You won't have to worry about tracking your calories. All you need to think about are, where can I get the freshest, cleanest foods? Meat, veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. So, why these foods though? Why whole foods? Whole foods are nutrient packed and they haven't been changed in any way. So, nothing has been taken away from these foods and nothing has been added. So, you'll get full before you overeat. So, this is going to help you lose weight, and because it has lots of vitamins and minerals, it gives you the tools your body needs to stay on point, energetic, focused, in a good mood. These are the foods that you need to eat to stay on point. Also, these 5 foods are going to be the least likely to give you digestive discomfort. So, if you're planning on being in meetings or traveling or being on phone conferences, you're not going to want to be thinking about your first opportunity that you have to get to the bathroom. Real talk, right? You need to have good digestion so you can focus on the task that is ahead of you at that time. Some other forms of whole foods are dairy, which dairy also can be processed. So you just have to be careful with looking at nutrient labels, but dairy can be very nutritious. But legumes, things like beans, peas, and lentils, and grains, these are also good sources of whole foods. However, they are known to cause more digestional discomfort. So if you're on the go, then these foods might be good to avoid just to avoid a potential bathroom situation. Okay, so let's talk about processed foods for a second. So I kind of mentioned it whenever I was talking about dairy. I always try to associate processed foods with the three P's: packaged, processed, and preserved, or processed, packaged, and preserved. If it comes in a bag or a bag inside a box, it's most likely got artificial ingredients to extend the shelf life and make it taste good. So these foods are known as junk food. You can find them in fast food restaurants because most of that stuff is processed and then packaged and then shipped to the restaurant. And also in grocery aisles, like you see here in these photos. The thing about processed food is that they have artificial ingredients. And the artificial ingredients don't have any nutritional value. In fact, your body sees artificial ingredients and rebuttals with inflammation and weight gain. It sees this artificial stuff as a toxin and it tries to fight it. So your body gets inflamed and wraps fat around it, which causes the weight gain. So if you cut junk food out of your diet, you'll naturally lose weight and just start to feel a lot better. So when you're on the go, remember, choose whole foods instead and ask yourself, if there's something in the ingredients list that you wouldn't eat by itself, do you really want to eat it? Okay, let's talk hydration for a second. Staying hydrated is key to digestion and preventing overeating at mealtime. So, keeping a water bottle on you can really come in handy and is probably my best advice. But if you're going to drink something, drink water because water has minerals in it that help your body function and it also has 0 calories. So if you're somebody who drinks Cokes and juice and coffee with cream and sugar, then I would suggest weaning yourself off of all of those and switching to water to reduce your dependency on sugar and caffeine. And both of these things are going to help you lose weight and sleep a lot better. So this is going to increase your focus and get rid of that brain fog. So in summary for the nutrition piece, it's eat lots of whole foods. So your meats, veggies, fruits, seeds, and nuts, eat those most of the time, and you not have to worry about logging calories. You won't have to worry about digestion issues when you're doing important stuff. Maybe if you don't have the meetings and the conference calls and you're at your office or you're working from home, go ahead and get some of those dairy, grains, and legumes. Just pay attention to how you feel whenever you eat those, and if it gives you issues, then maybe just cut them out. But especially with the processed foods, the junk food, try to avoid them if you can. That stuff does not contribute to health or weight loss at all. So if you're wanting to do stuff that contributes to your health, well-being and improve your performance and your impact on life in general, processed foods do not fit in anywhere. So we've gone over two pieces of the equation. We went over exercise and then we went over nutrition, and now we're going to talk about preparation. So you know how long you need to exercise and what you need to eat. Now you have to fit these things into your schedule. So I suggest making it a habit to review your calendar before the start of each week to determine what foods you need to buy at the store and prep for meals away from home, what you need to have at home, and healthy snacks that you can pack with you and stick in your purse or your bag to take with you on the road. What kinds of foods were these? Whole foods. Good job. So, um, lot of my clients that I start with at first have meal delivery services, but I find one, they're a really good solution if you are on the go and you need food that has some nutrition in it. But I've also found that they really don't include adequate proportions of fruits and vegetables. You can eat fruits and vegetables as much as you want. They are so dense in nutrients and so low in calories. You could just eat them all day long and never gain weight. And they add fiber to your diet and they're just really, really good for you. So, it's going to be light on that stuff. The meal delivery services too may be adding preservatives to the food to help it last while it's in transit. So it may not be the case, but it's something to look into if you are already signed up for one of these. If you want to be successful, though, you have to plan. Another part of the preparation piece is getting a team behind you that's going to support you and your goals along your health and fitness journey. So, the first place to start is with a coach like me. So, for example, if you have a very specific, fast paced lifestyle in and out of meetings, transportation, hotels, restaurants, happy hours, your dietary needs and time constraints are going to be really different from a lot of the people that you know and friends and colleagues that you have that are around you. So, wouldn't it make sense to hire a coach that has been there, been in your shoes, and been successful and can show you how to streamline your progress? So, who better to do that than me? Also, your shoulder. Your Your shoulder is going to be the person who you can go to when you feel like a flop. When you need real, true, uplifting feedback, you can go to the shoulder and cry, and that person is going to pat you on the back and tell you everything is going to be okay and that you're fully capable of getting back on track because you are. The next person is a mentor. This is somebody that you hold in a professional regard, but they also are interested in your personal life and want to see you succeed in your personal life. So, by sharing with them that you're on a health journey or that you're improving your health, they're going to be really happy to hear that and they're going to be interested in asking you about it the next time that they see you. Therefore, holding you accountable. Your realist friend is somebody that you need to recruit so they can call you on your BS when you are not able to look at yourself and be real with yourself. So they are going to be painfully honest. When you're complaining about not getting results, they're going to be there to remind you that you went to the few happy hours that y'all went to last week and all of the beer that you had. They're going to remind you that you went to the birthday party and ate the cake and had the pizza and that you didn't go work out because you missed your workout sessions that you had planned with your friend too. So they're going to call you out on that and it's going to hurt your feelings and you're going to cry and go to the shoulder and get it all out and then you're going to jump right back in the game and get back on that horse where you got off. And then the next person, your accountability team member, is your partner. So anytime you have to make a drastic life change, it's going to make it much easier if you have somebody that's going along that road and that change with you. So your partner could be a spouse, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, anybody who is headed in the same direction that you want to go in that can experience the trials and tribulations that you're going to have to go through. And I like this quote. I didn't read it earlier, but deliberately seek the company of people who influence you to think and act on building the life you desire. So, all of these people, whether they know that they're these people in your life or not, if you tell people about what you're trying to accomplish, Seek out those people who are going to be motivating for you and encouraging for you and make you want to be a better person, and you'll succeed. So putting preparation all together, it comes down to motivation. You know what you need to do. It's just a matter of sticking with it at this point. So first thing, make sure to set realistic goals that you're able to commit to. And when you commit to them, do not waver. Conquer. The second thing is to remember why you're setting out to make these healthy changes. Why is it important? What's the impact you're not able to make right now if you were just to keep things the same? If you have to put sticky notes up in common locations or locations around your house or your car that you frequent, do that. Whatever is going to be a frequent reminder for you of, hey, you're on this path to success for this reason, then that's really going to help. So, for example, if you make sticky notes and put it on the bathroom mirror, on your car console, or your wallet, or your TV, or your iPad, that way, when you're reaching for things that you encounter regularly, or maybe like when you're peeking into your wallet to make a food purchase, you're reminding yourself, am I being good? Is this serving me, whatever it is that I'm doing today? I need to keep it in mind constantly. So put up little reminders for yourself to keep it in mind. As we talked about the accountability team, your accountability team thinks very highly of you and they want to see you succeed. So your success is going to in turn motivate them to do more positive things in their life. And then fourth, a coach. So a coach not only is going to be effective at leading you down the straight path to success, but the coach also is going to know how to restructure when things in your life change. And also, they cost money. And if you're paying for something, that's a pretty good reason to stick with it. So, these are all really great motivating factors that are going to help you stick with your plan. And if you prepare and outline these things and you actually seek out these people and let them know that you're making healthy changes, then you're going to do well. You're going to be successful, no doubt about it. So thank you guys so much for watching and for joining this video. I know we covered a lot of info, but I know you're also taking a lot away from this training. I just hope you take away and put it into action right now. I'm serious about what I said about the coach. If you want to get results and get results fast, set up a call with me to help you come up with your health and fitness goals and a strategy to achieve it. I do have a few workshops that are designed to help you achieve your goals, especially after the workshop is complete. And so we can talk a little bit about that, but you can schedule a call with me using the button on the screen, or you can go directly to boldandbeyond.com/let's chat. So again, I'm so happy you watched this video, and I hope that you really enjoyed everything and that you took everything to heart and will put it to good use right away. If it seems overwhelming though, just go ahead and set up a call with me right now and I'll help you work through it. It's what I do best. So either click the button or go to boldandbeyond.com/let's chat. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward so much to speaking with you soon. Take care. Cheers to your health.